double digits? You really did it. I can't believe it.
Oh, it sat right near the glass.
I got the $20 cents. You?
25.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I had no idea. How's your dog doing?
Hey, did you see the dog park over there? I did. It reminds me. Where did you find your hamster? Ooh, I went to... See ya, Andy.
I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian, we're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important what we've learned.
Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Speedy in at the 2 spot. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Got it. Speedy's got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
San Antonio leading by 4. Sohan outside. Vassell outside. To win the cold spell. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Speedy. Sohan with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
The Spurs have got 8 of 15 shots to go. On the wing, Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Vassell. A nice shot by Speedy. Give him 8.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Who poked away? The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Devin Vassell. Harrison Barnes out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Castle. And it's Champagnie at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And both free throws good for Collins.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Vassell. That's short off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Speedy. From down in the low post, it goes. Speedy's got 10. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. Collins outside. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And Speedy clears it away. Timberwolves trail by 3. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And Collins with the big block. Here we go. Here's Vassell. Over to the wing. Here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
He's good, right? No?
Shoots off the step back.
I guess that's how the
Antonio
episode's gonna
again
be.
can't hit.
Remember, that's like the show we just watched.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Speedy. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Not far. For me, for my character.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
I'm about to turn up.
Sohan outside from deep. Wembanyama. The Spurs rebound. Wembanyama screen on Edwards. Clock at 6. Vassell's shot is good.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circle shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
They get it again. Here's Paul. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
And that one's good. Speedy's got 14.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. 1:27 left in the second. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Speedy. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Paul.
Right.
And the layup falls. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
And there it is for him.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
That's weird. Nah, I never been through that shit.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
But never after no fight. That means you got whooped on if you can't.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't get it.
Halftime is here, and they've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around.
As we move on, thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may... the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in on the court for Minnesota. Edwards out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Speedy in its shooting guard.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Sohan outside. Here's the pick for three. No good there.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Speedy. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Speedy's got 20 points.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Sohan. Paul looking it over. Wembanyama, high post. San Antonio again can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he hits it to tie the game. 22 points for him.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Vassell. A nice shot by Speedy.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell left side. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. And here's Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Speedy. And he comes up with a bucket. Speedy's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good D by Gobert. Here's Speedy. And it's good.
Bad girl, Tiger. He's right there.
Tiger was in the kitchen eating.
Those mamas in the kitchen.
Yeah, and Tiger was getting it. Yeah.
Baby, your sketchbook.
Yeah, I know the baby had it. Yeah, I know.
But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second go.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Timberwolves ahead, up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Barnes. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Here's Speedy. And it's in there. Speedy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Castle. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Speedy driving inside, and the bucket is good. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. They set the pick. Barnes in the post to the left side wing. Vassell outside, fires from deep. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Anthony Edwards in for DiVincenzo.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Sohan outside. Right wing. Wembanyama with it. Randall's in his pocket. Can't get it to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Paul with it. Wembanyama, screen on Gobert. Paul, shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Shot from 12. Uses the glass to drop it in. Speedy's got 38 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Outside Paul. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Paul entered the league with an already developed game, but then he made his jumper pure.
A nice shot by Speedy.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Wembanyama. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And they cut it out this win. Didn't look like their night at certain moments, but they overcame every obstacle, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., just an incredible comeback. Toughness in the face of adversity. You love to see that level of commitment to winning.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Speedy.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Vassell outside. A shot to stop the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jones feels it out. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
What's up, everybody?
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Hey, MP. Go. It's your world. We just live it.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Count that bucket.
And the work Grant has put into his jumper evident. Now he's a legitimate scorer in the league.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And the shot goes in. 8 points for Speedy.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Sharp on the wing. Edwards defending. Sharp against Edwards. And it's Sharp missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Speedy. And that one is good. Speedy's got 10.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Henderson. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Speedy, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
With the drive, it's stolen. And here's the break. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Henderson outside. Portland moving the ball around. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kamara. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, this is what you love seeing from Scoot. A desire to involve teammates in pick and rolls.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Speedy. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Henderson. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Grant. A shot that time, not on target. Randall with some nice D. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. And the basket by Speedy.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Down by 12. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Speedy subbed in for Mike Conley. And the basket by Speedy.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
On the floor for Portland. Andre Ayton out there with Williams. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Benton in at the shooting guard position. They get it again. Launches it. That one misses. 3 shots. All come up empty. Minnesota leading by 12. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the combination of power, skill, and balance? Randall gets it done above the rim on that one.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Sharp. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Williams, a screen on Randall. Grant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Speedy on the money from 12 feet away. Speedy's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Grant the pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. Six on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Here's Speedy. Henderson defending, and the basket by Speedy.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Henderson. That shot missing. Great tee that time from Speedy. Here's Minnesota. A nice run going 12 in a row. Here's Randall. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Henderson, bounce pass. Grant kicks to Henderson. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Henderson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McDaniels. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Minnesota on top. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-3 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Timberwolves.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Anthony Edwards out there with Speedy. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Edwards, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williams finds Henderson. Williams, a screen on Randall. Grant for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. To end the run, bangs home the trifecta. Henderson's got 6 points.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Here's Speedy. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Henderson looking it over. And he drives in, and it's blocked. To the paint. Here we go, all alone. And the basket by Speedy. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Grant outside. Randall brings the double team. In the corner, Henderson with it. And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for him.
Making smart use of the pick and roll play there. Henderson frees himself to go and get a bucket.
Here's Speedy. And the layup is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. Ayton finds Grant. No good on the 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No good from Grant.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Speedy driving to the basket. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Kamare. Outside Williams. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Portland again missing. Here's Speedy. Here's McDaniels. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Ayton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry.
Speedy's checked in for Minnesota. On the floor for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Williams is out there with Grant. And it's Kamare in at the three.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The three ball. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Speedy, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Williams kicks to Henderson. To the middle. Here's Grant, and rejection by McDaniels.
With a swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Speedy.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Mike Conley.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Speedy. Henderson defending. Speedy. Pass to Reed. Here's the floater. And the basket by Speedy.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
He takes it in, and another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Henderson outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Good game, MP.
Great win tonight, MP.
Yeah, MP. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach.
kid in high school last weekend.
Oh yeah? I was up at the top.
Oh man. That's what he said right near the side.
I got no hours. God, out. Last weekend, I had one of those nice riding mowers.
Oh, must be nice. I got that old dude push mower.
Yeah, I don't gotta worry about it. Dad does it for me.
That must be nice.
How's your dog doing?
Oh, he's good. You know, that's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to get covered. You know,
I'm good. All right. I'm blessed. Do you think I think? Oh, that's a good idea. I might have to do it myself.
Right? Right? Isn't that what I said?
So what'd you do when you forgot your lunch lesson?
Well, I went and saw Mary concession. She gave me a problem.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work.
Switch. Come get it. Hands up. Knock it down. Come to me. I got you.
Yeah. Exactly. I agree. Fuck you knocking on my door for? That's one. I'm not supposed to be on the... Come on. I hate that. Don't fucking help this guy, yo. Let me kill him. I could kill this guard. Oh, dude. I could kill him. Don't help. Yeah, I'll be highly upset too. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? That's not even a vibe. Doesn't make sense. Fucking suck, man. Come on, man. Come on, Grant.
Watch the road! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, yo, yo, right here, right here! Go, 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 go! Come get it, come get it! Bring that forward, man!
You can't do shit with me. Why did he turn around? What's wrong with you? Screen, screen, screen! Set up, set up! Get through, get through! He's open.
Yeah, that's It's all you.
Got all the help in the world. Son. Don't help him, man. That's a ball. Oh!
I got yours! I got yours! Get it, get it, get it! Who's got ball? Right here! Right here! Right there!
I'm 3 for 7. Let's go to this court. Shit horrible. Still looking for hey, damn, right here. Right in the middle. Shit horrible.